Welcome back to Trash Panda Off-Road. Today we got to change out the radiator in the purple X-90. I'm pretty sure this whole problem is my fault. I tried to use the 8-valve plug on a 16-valve radiator, and I think I stripped it out. This one, it's just not sealing. So I just went ahead and bought a whole new radiator. I was going to use the radiator out of the parts car. It's over there somewhere, but I just figured when you borrow somebody else's rig and you wreck it, you better just put new parts in. So we're putting new parts in. Today we're going to take this one out, swap in a new one. So we've got to, obviously, the simple radiator, but because I did the work to put a shroud on it a couple weeks ago, now I have to deal with the shroud and air conditioning. So the first thing I want to do is unbolt the shroud, which is one here, and then way down there there's one. I think I only got one. I drained it already, by the way. I drained it yesterday, so I guess first thing you should do is drain it. We've unhooked the fan shroud, so it's loose. Undid the air conditioner and both coolant hoses. So in theory, oh, we gotta do the overflow hose. There we go. Okay, so now in theory, this bolt, and with some wiggling, we should be able to pull this out of there. So far, all I've used is 10mm and 8mm for these. Well, it looks like I forgot something. I'm an idiot. The whole reason we're doing this is because of the transmission lines, and I left one hooked up right there. So I gotta get in here with, what is that? Oh, it's that stupid squeeze style. Okay, so I just gotta get a pair of pliers and squeeze that one off, take off that transmission line, and we'll be golden. One out, and you can see those threads look like garbage. I'm pretty sure I did that. So by trying to use the 8-valve connection instead of a 16-valve one. So you see how big these are compared to the other ones. So I think I stripped that out, but I got a brand new one from O'Reilly's. But let me tell you, the guys at O'Reilly's didn't really do me any favors here. Look at this thing. They definitely laid it somewhere, stacked some stuff on top of it. Also, this line here was bent a little. I had to bend it back out. Let's see if you can see the curve in this thing or not on camera. No, I can't back up far enough, but yeah, it's got a little bit of a curve in it. So we'll put it in, see what happens. They already told me if it's not right and doesn't do what it's supposed to do, they'll take it back. So let's get this one in. Most everything can stay on the old one, except you'll need these little rubber pads that center the radiator into the frame. You'll need these, but everything else, oh, your radiator cap, but everything else should be already on the new one. Well, upon further inspection, O'Reilly's didn't really do me any good at all, because this one is cracked. Big time cracked all the way around to here. Alright, I'm going to go to O'Reilly's and order another one, and we'll have to pick this up another day. In quite a few days, and the new radiator's here from O'Reilly's. What we did do, though, was we wanted to go up to Long Beach to the End of the World Rod Run with the purple rig, so we took that radiator there out of the parts car, and I threw it in there real quick, and we ran that over the weekend. But now that we're back and the good radiator is in, we're going to go ahead and install this. So As I was mentioning earlier, make sure to get your little rubber stoppers. Comes with all the connections we need, and should be pretty simple to drop in. Just got to wrestle it around the fan shroud. As you're doing this kind of work, it's best and easier if you go under the car, up the car, under the car, up the car. It sucks because of the way you have to climb under it and stuff like that. But in order to get your fan shroud over the top of all these things that are sticking out, it's easier to go underneath, push up on the radiator, pull the fan shroud down by hand over the top of this, and then you can lift it back up. So it's kind of be the opposite of that. We're going to push the fan shroud back a little, slide all this stuff in, then we'll go underneath the rig and push the fan shroud back up over the top of all these lower connections. That's it. New radiator back in. Really not that difficult. Like I mentioned earlier, an 8mm, a 10mm, pair of pliers. And I still have to put these notch there for the air conditioner line back in and tighten up some lines down below, radiator cap and hose. Then we got to fill it, check the transmission fluid, all that good stuff. So that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching, guys. Quick little video. Had to put something together, put something out, because I'm always working on something, so I might as well film it for you guys. I know you guys have been waiting, and just give you a little sneak peek here. The Trash Panda is back. It's in my possession. Brian Downing from Downing Fabrication did a wonderful job on it. And as soon as I get this project all buttoned up here, I will unload it off the trailer and give you guys a walk around, and that video will come out shortly. So subscribe to the channel so you don't miss it. Don't want to miss any of the action now that I have Toyota axles underneath the Trash Panda.